毛毛是只好猫猫，你好，安安。好的，我们回来继续上学了。接续上一次的进度，我们接下来就隔天早上了吧？应该是吧？找到你的交易厅 ，OK， 所以跟着地图的话，应该是要从这出去了。哇，果然变成游戏这种体验的感觉差很多。
Now, which way is the common room?
对啊，我其实是要往上走还是往下？还是其实我要往下走？哦，没有，应该是往上。下面还有路吗？但现在这边也太安静了吧？这个先生怎么没有在移动？所以不是每一幅画都会动的意思吗？哦，还是他其实是有节省那个读取的资源。你靠够近，有些它才会开始移动。等级1锁定，哇，这个箱子我还不能开嘞。哦，有人嘞。
Must be different starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Yes， 朋友，你知道你讲话很大声吗？我听到了，我听到了哦。哦，这个是什么？所以在之后学会有些咒语，就可以把这边的火点起来，是不是？哦，这个它也会动哎。
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the ministry.
Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
这个家伙哦，他是在吃那个卫斯理他们出的糖果，是不是？他是什么？这个人看起来在思考他的人生啊，是不是有点强啊？怒喝一波茶。哦，不过我算是蛮幸运的吧，我没有当过转学生。
Professor Anai has fascinating stories about growing up in Uganda. Wish she'd teach us how to do wandless magic like they do at Wagadoo.
And have you seen how these professors look at your clothes? Black looks at me like I'm a pauper. I swear the man thinks I have fleas.
I'm convinced that behind her rather stodgy exterior, Professor Weasley's had some rather marvellous adventures.
At first, I thought Professor Garlick might be too young to be a professor, but she's more than capable. Knows her gillyweed from her gurdy-root, that one.
If I had to pick a professor to race against, it'd be Hecate. I'm serious, she's 1,000 years old. Or 75 or something.
Oh, did you hear about the new spell we're learning in charms? I can't
You'll like
wait.
it, trust me.
You know it's gonna be
他的对话好
a long
多
road.
哦。
I enjoy divination, but when is Professor Anai going to tell us more about Africa?
鸟象学。
Ornithomancy to last me a lifetime. I want to hear about the Serengeti.
Professor Hecate isn't
他现在是一直在
She has a serious
I would really
subject
like
matter.
someone to try
Can't
it.
afford to coddle students when it comes to defense against the dark arts.
各种分析所有的教授，是不是？什么要喝什么？哎呦，盖瑞斯·卫斯理是这个时代的卫斯理。哪里有金探子？威尔啊？为什么有人站在那个炉子
Have a
上
sip.？Go on.
哎，
Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello, you're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
感觉很棒的，那一定很尴尬嘛？这样你就能为所欲为了。 当然是要当一个好人啊，感觉很棒的。
Must be nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
很高兴哦，所以如果你选这个，你就走了。你杯子里的东西是什么？你对魔药感兴趣吗？我想问杯子是什么。
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there, based on some reactions that may need a bit more work.
哦，这可以继续
Seem you
选。
enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
OK，
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
All right。这位同学，你为什么默默移到这里？你刚刚不是坐在那边好好的吗？这边应该就走出去了吧？还蛮多可以互动的东西耶。
Shame you weren't born with
get in
wings
trouble the
then.
first day.
I'm sure you'd use them.
啊？我刚刚是吃了苹果吗？我还是我吃了空气吗？
Who does Nelly think she
Shame you
is
weren't
anyway?
born with wings, Nelly. I'm sure you'd use them.
I swear.
哦呦呦！
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point
后
of
面
view
那个
now
狮
and
子雕
again.
像好可爱哦。
Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower from the outside without a broom.
原来是个攀岩大师啊！
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
是真的，当时情况吓死我了，一切尽在我的掌握之中。真的。
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
大家怎么都在讨论？
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking.
这都是真的。
Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
你有遇到过龙吗？
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
没有足够的肉。看样子你并不怕高呢。
I take it you're not afraid of heights.
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
感觉好赞哦！城堡外面也有各种珍奇异兽，我不知道它游戏里面我们可以遇到多少欸。
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
他又跳上去了 ，what？ 那我也可以跳上去吗？我可以跳吗？好像不行欸。这个又是什么？这个符号出现是什么意思？哇，等一下这里有个大宝箱吗？我之后有机会可以打开它吗？学院箱子，他不理我。
Oh, what did I do wrong this time?
很有你好。
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you,
奎
Cressida.
西达，
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
门徒。我跟他学过几招，并没有。我跟他学过几
I'm
招。
not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
我相信你会成功的，或许你只需要一点练习。我们当个支持别人的人好了。我相信你会成功
Don't
的。
worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
不念咒释放咒有多困难？大部分学生都不能念咒施法吗？先问大部分学生好了。
Do most students know how to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
不念咒释放咒有多困
Is
难
it？ really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
OK，
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
谁跟我说话？
I spent hours trying to conjure a meat pie when I was a first year, only to then find out about
干谱法则是怎样？质量不变之类的吗？别想凭空变出食物。哦耶！
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Owl.
Owls.
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
他就这样默默飘过去。
Here you are.
哦，这是什么？为什么看起来一堆很锵的东西飞出来？什么意思
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
巫师
It will
实
help
战
you to
指
keep
南。
track of what you are learning,
Wow.
so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
收进了4次元空间呢。
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
OK。
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
哦，这边没办法跑，你只能慢慢走。
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
我的这个小碎步等级。
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
这个吗？
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio.
好，收集巴鲁费奥的肖像。这个肖像中文怎么了？这个肖像描绘着巫师巴鲁费奥，他以包你醒脑万灵丹著称。大家也透过他的案例明白，如果念错咒语会发生什么事。曾经把 F 发音成 S， 结果因此倒在地板上，胸口还踩着一只水牛。OK， 哦，这就是一个有点实战指南挑战，是获得经验点或是 XP 的唯一途径，所以它是有一点探索收集的东西吧？哦，鹰马，哦，可恶，讲错的东西太多了。好，这是你的巫师等级，从挑战中获得的经验值可以提高你的等级与战力。OK， 实战指南会追踪你目前的挑战进度，选择挑战选单以继续，选择挑战选单。哎呀 ，fancy 哦！哇，这是什么龙蛋吗？收集首张指南书页，使你解锁一个新的挑战类别。在冒险过程中解锁的新挑战会出现在这。嗨，每个挑战有不同的阶级，完成每一层会解锁特殊奖励，包含外观跟重要的强化道具。OK， 必须从挑战选单中领取奖励。好。哦，所以可以开更多的外观。可是，所以意思是什么？我要在学校有事没事。哎呦，教授，你直接穿过那两个学生呢
？Revelio。
哦，哎，那边有个锁。有猫。抱歉了，教授，这非常重要。哦，虽然这个猫看起来它的表情有一点，太美了。教授还有等我，抱歉，被发现了。这个我现在也抱歉，这个我应该也都打不开吧？哎，可以，我拿到67块 ，yes。在学校里莫名其妙都会有可以打开的宝箱，这也是稀松平常的。
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
开启地图原来就快速传点。OK， 哇。OK， 霍格华兹分为2个主要区域，左侧是学生和教授居住的地方。然后嘞，南区，在检视中可以看到可用的呼吁，绿色代表已发现，灰色代表未发现。OK， 就是你这个快速传送点开了没？右侧地图找到各学术兴趣点。卫斯理教授已经为你解锁了中央大厅的呼宴。透过 OK， 他还可以这样旋转地图，所以他说要去这个。哇，他在游戏这么前期就开放这个快速传送，怕大家在学校里面走来走去，走到吐，是不是？
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I adore the hustle and bustle of Central Hall.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
你能告诉我更多关于咒语课的事吗？
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
OK， 黑魔法防御具体是什么
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
我米村是什么地
You
方
mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
话说那个奶油啤酒，因为在纽约有那个哈利波特的旗舰店，他那边有卖奶油啤酒。可是其实我忘了，那个好像就是没有含酒精的饮料吧，有点忘了。喝了一次，没什么印象，好失礼。
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
确实是这样，不是这样的。确实没错。
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig.
Speak of the devil.
Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
这个时候已经被听到，还说我什么也没说，就太明显了。
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Oh. 打开任务日志，用地图也可以追踪可用的任务。啊，好，这个符号代表主线任务，可以推故事剧情、解锁新功能、获得经验值。部分任务需要满足咒语级或者等级的要求，那你必须先达到指定等级，才可以启动任务。新咒语可以透过完成教授指派的作业或作为任务奖励获得。好，追踪任务的用啊。哎呦，我还没看，我就按了右键。哦 ，OK， 有指路，太棒了。
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
所以奥利凡德还在。
I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
好，等一下我看一下，我刚到底按了什么？哦，速钱呢？哦，所以右键就是选你要先解哪一个啦，然后它就会指路。哇，还有火影村地图诶，装备，库存，哇，好多东西哦！我的天哪！任务，然后是这样显示的。哦，它其实这些初期的。 算是怎么讲？任务设计跟界面都还蛮亲民的。可能毕竟真的为了哈利波特这个 IP 而跑来玩游戏的人，可能真的会更多吧。受到哈波 IP 吸引。OK， 施放魔法罗盘。哦。 是这样子引导的，教授拜拜。哇！
You must try it.
这什么？这又是什么
？Revelio。
为什么我刚才有个叮的声音？ 教授已经想说不上课，不知道那边干嘛？他还在后面吗？是欸。哦，什么？兄弟，你刚刚动了？哎，这又是什么？哦，他被追杀，又有猫！天哪，不行！ 比起上课，摸猫更重要。撸猫，学校里面到底为什么会有猫走来走去啊？太棒了吧！再见了，猫猫。
Revelio。
哦，这上面有宝箱哎。 没有东西哦。哦，是这里，哎，但是进不去。这可以进去吗？哦，是啊，这是厕所。哎呦，哎呦，这个我应该……好，再见。
Revelio。
所以它就是，哎，这是一个普通的宝箱吧？游牧帽。OK。完了，一直在半路上被其他的东西分心。在飞的纸鹤，哎。
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
任务开始。
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh, 数数拳。OK。Easy 啦。
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
罗南教授真的很活泼哎。哎呀，到外面了。
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Huh?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more. That's it. Not to worry.
哦，所以我让它滚过来，然后再按一次就会停了，是不是
？Splendid. Stay focused. Very good. Don't lose your composure.
哦，所以它是有一点
points to Gryffindor.
物理
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
啊，球场规则。
Let us see this.
可以把他的球撞下去吗？轮到我了。有诶，他是有碰撞的。
Excellent control there.
Here we go.
我可以走吗？哎，可以。
That is how it's done.
可以可以。啊，没有压到，没有压到50。哇，他3颗都在50，哎，太猛了吧！来了，成败就看这颗球了。啊，可恶！差20。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Wow.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. There we go.
Wow. 所以他会把它撞下去，可是他分数没有不见。
I know everyone is watching, but try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
啊，太多了，太多了，太多了！哎，没有哎，他被撞下去就不算了哎。OK， 懂了懂了。
哦 ，Very good。
我也停在50，搞不好我等下就被他撞下去了。哇，他太强了吧！这个电脑。
That is how it's done.
Okay. Ah, no.
Not to worry.
他超强的啦。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
我没有看过第一场比赛就这么强的电脑哎。
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
很高兴你连我自立自强。
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Oh. 瓦嘎杜，乌干达吧。
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the
它是学院的名字哦。
So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
瓦嘎杜是什么样子？
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
魔法在瓦嘎杜。
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
啊，他可以不用法杖哦。
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
塞巴斯蒂安。
Well,
我要跟这个，等一下，我想跟他说
After
话
my。brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that, cutlery flying everywhere. Quite unsafe.
太危险了吧！来了，教授来了，抱歉。
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
特殊作业。哦，我2等了哦。所以是这样，我要在挑战传奇手套、传奇披风，这又是什么？哦，不过装备应该就是感觉就是外观吧。这又是什么？线型。哦，这个。诶，挑战啊！我还有什么没有？哦，这里。哦，这个没有，还要解2个。 然后新任务可用。
Revelio。
同学，你好吗？哎，同学，你跟我长得很像。
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
所以这里真的没什么东西。上面有个锁，可是我现在还没有学到开锁。
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
你这句话真暖心。
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
OK， 这是什么？这是什么超强的东西
？Revelio。
所以这个宝箱又是怎样？它会重生吗？怎么又有猫了？哦，是一半一半的三花猫猫哎，太美了。哦。
Was Basil Flack. Oh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
这一代的
Stop it, Peeves! You'll get us in trouble!
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack! She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack!
Peeves! Enough! You'll get us all detention! And you're both wrong anyway.
这一代的皮皮鬼颜色也太鲜艳了吧！啊！我想说看到有东西可以拿，然后我就拿到这个，这是什么意思 ？What？ 实战只能啊！我拿到这个嘞，耶！What？ 这一切来得太突然了，但是这个眼镜也是圆形的。
Revelio。
这又是什么？滚动？哦，酷哦！揭示啊！哇，解谜出现了！完了，我这应该叫妹妹来救我的。三角形3，然后什么？总共几个？1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，所以假设左边开始这个就是这一个东西是1的话，独角兽是2，12，所以2个问号假设是6好了，6的话1、2、3、4、5、6是这个像蜘蛛、螃蟹的东西。这个，那这样的话2，可是2也是独角兽欸，所以你是独角兽吗？哦，所以不是，所以要反过来吗？如果是这样的话，可是这样就超过了欸。那这个有顺序吗？哎呦呦呦！打不开。1、2、3、4、5，对啊，总共是10啊。 6。这个还是它的那个上跟下也有关联啊。这里有的东西是什么？不是，这个接下来是蜥蜴、蜘蛛。哦，所以它是隔着的，它是间隔。这样呢？巴士。啊！我现在这样解不开。所以它应该也不是单纯的核总和之类的吧？OK， 再说。接下来，等一下我看一下哈。另外一个主线哦，支线也太多了吧？我先解一些主线好了。我离好远了，我可以直接，所以我是要走到有任何呼噜网的地方，然后嘞，我看我要怎么直接飞啊？我有点忘记了，立马忘记了。呼噜宴地点，中塔区。哦，不是。哦，这样子。这看起来比较近，看起来。Go go go!
Revelio.
哇，这样真的可以探索的地方，感觉多到厉害。哎，这不是我刚刚那边，传了个寂寞。算了，乖乖的跑过去吧。它有那个叮的声音，可是是代表
Revelio，
是代表附近有什么东西吗？有猫，太美了。目前遇到的猫的毛色好像都不一样哎。学校里面的猫也太多了吧？哦，嘿。哎呦，这是什么？哎啊，我要怎么
？Revelio，
爆伤压骷髅。哦，这个，哦，好大只哦。这是什么？然后，这也好帅。
Revelio，
然后走这里吧。耶，这对眼睛。
Is that all you've got?
大爆爆
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
没错，这个龙头比学生重要太
To
多
the
了。
wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
哦，他这边直接叫拉维亚萨，不是温加拉维亚萨吗？耶，漂浮咒。
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
哦，训练假人。
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Levioso.
Good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
哇，马上进行了巫师决斗。
This should be easy.
Protego!
Stupid one. This can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
I do enjoy
Levioso.
duels.
Wow, wow.
Students with us again. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Protego. Complicates things.
Want your opponent for signs to attack or defend yourself.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
我给了他一个骄傲的笑容。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Yay.
Thank you, Professor Haggard. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Ooh.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
好啦，看了一下时间，这一集差不多要先停在这。很有。
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
好，接下来他要我们去找这个同学啦，但是这集我想先停在这。好，太棒了！我们现在学会了2个新的咒语。好，很快我应该会接着继续录了，但这集先停在这边啦，拜拜。